VOV 24/7's Food Delight is back with recipes and cooking tips. I'm Kim Chi, your host. With Polish Gastronomy Week taking place at the Sofitel Legend Metropole Hanoi Hotel, we have sat down with Ola Nguyen, the Vietnamese-Polish winner of the MasterChef in Poland contest.
Okay, so my name is Ola Nguyen. I'm Polish and I'm Vietnamese. Well, I came to Poland when I was 7, now I'm 22, and I won MasterChef last year when I was 21.
On this trip to Vietnam, Ola Nguyen will introduce Polish traditional favorites as well as Polish typical agricultural products. Ola, what have you brought to Vietnam this time?
So there are like the smoked sausages, mustard, well, a lot. The pickled vegetables. We love pickle. We love pickling in Poland as the winter is kind of long. So pickling is a very nice method to preserve.
A highlight of Ola Nguyen's menu is Ruthenian dumplings with caramelized and pickled onion, also called pierogi ruski.
Also, we have the dumplings. It's called in Poland as a Russian dumplings, which has nothing to do with Russia. But we like to, I don't know why, but we like to do this in Poland to call like the Lithuanian or like Russian. So because like historically, some regions of Poland belonged in the past to Russia, or some belonged to some other countries. So it's called like Russian dumplings, but they are totally Polish. They are made from sour cream and potatoes, which are very main ingredients in Poland. We love potatoes, we love cream, all of kinds of dairies.
We also have this kind of dumpling in Vietnam, but the filling is quite different, with minced pork as a main ingredient. I wonder if this is similar to Polish dumplings. Let Ola Nguyen tell us the recipe.
And we love dumplings because dumplings are a very comfort food of Poland. For the dumplings, for the so-called Russian dumplings, which are totally Polish, the dough is made from water, butter, and wet flour. The dough is very, very easy. As I said before, you just need to boil the water, and into the boiling water, you just need to add some butter. So you have like warm water with butter, and this warm water with butter you mix with some wet flour and add a little bit of salt. You can add also a little bit of egg to make it softer and make a dough, and then you wrap it in the plastic film and let it rest for a few minutes.
In Vietnam, I can buy ready-made dough, then just prepare the filling and boil the dumpling. I'm not always successful with making the dough. What is the key to make it successfully?
Because we have a lot to do with doughs, is to let the dough to rest, because if you don't let the dough to rest, the gluten strands would be still like very, very hard. If you eat the dough would be like very elastic. It would not melt in your mouth.
No wonder.
Filling, as I said, is just mixing the mashed potatoes was already boiled. So mashed boiled potatoes with some white cheese, and then add caramelized onion, some pepper, salt, and that's it. And you just put the filling in the dough.
Following Ola Nguyen's instructions, we have finished the two major parts of the dumpling, the dough and the filling. It's time to shape the dumpling. Spread the dough on a flat surface. Use a cutter to cut circles and put a portion of the filling in the middle of each circle. Fold the dough in half and seal the edges together. To keep the dough from being too sticky, sprinkle some flour on the surface. Now boil them until they are cooked.
You can eat the pierogi with some butter, some sour cream, or some dill, anything you want to. We really like to eat it with bacon.
These potato and cheese dumplings are commonly served at Christmas and are perfect on winter days. We recommend that you try other Polish dishes such as cold beet soup, pork cutlets with Silesian dumplings in red fruit and rosemary sauce, and apple pie, all being prepared by Ola Nguyen during Polish Gastronomy Week at the Sofitel Legend Metropole Hanoi. Goodbye.